Sometimes you need a jump start. And sometimes you just can't muster that energy to do it. And clothes are a great reminder that you do matter. When you start putting clothes on your body that make you feel powerful, it can give you the jump start you need.
Yeah. I think style is the first thing that drops off when you are going through difficulties in life, but it is the first thing that you can pick back up when you're ready.
You know I'm living free. You know I'm living free. You know I'm living.
Welcome back. We are here with the hosts of the new series, Wear Whatever the Blank You Want, Stacy London and Clinton Kelly. Do you ever slip up and say the blank?
All the time. I've got a mouth like a trucker.
You got a mouth like a trucker.
Yeah, and I'm a potty mouth too. I mean, we can't help it.
I love, again, the intention. But Stacy, you did an interview, I think with our friends over at People Magazine. You said when you started menopause, it affected your sense of fashion.
Yeah, because I will tell you, I did not have a great perimenopausal experience. I really felt like I lost my identity. I love these women, thank you. You know, I didn't know who I was. I didn't like anything I used to wear. Nothing fit me the right way anymore. And I got really frustrated to the point where I wanted to step away from style because I didn't think that I could be a part of it anymore. I felt like I just lost my identity. And so the more work I did in women's advocacy around menopause and around women's health, the more I realized identity means we have to reevaluate our style.
Yeah.
You can't wear what you wore at 25. Why would you want to? So one of the things that really brought me back to style was this idea of reinvention in midlife.
Smoking.
Now, that is from my QVC collection. It's vegan leather. And the idea was to give you things that made you feel powerful at this time in your life and also, like, don't cause a hot flash.
I love that because it is. I mean, when we started the show, we said off the top, our fashion on the show would be a weapon. It would portray confidence. It would portray independence. I'm a woman who's almost 55 years old, and we wanted to storytell with the fashion on the show. I mean, it's a lot of heartstrings in this season, this first season. I don't know how you didn't cry all the episodes.
I mean, I got misty pretty much every episode, but I think almost every client we had shed a tear in this because they just felt so powerful and happy at the end of the experience.
And seen.
I want to play another clip for our audience. Let's play it.
We have a busy mom.
Who is petite.
Who is petite.
Who looks young.
Who looks young. Who lives by the beach.
But also wants to be like head to toe complete.
Okay.
All right.
All right. The second wardrobe pull is really a melding of fantasy and reality. We restock the wardrobe room because we're always refining what our client is looking for.
So we take the fantasy elements and the feelings that were inspired by those elements, and if you do like it, then more power to you. We want to help you achieve it. And if you feel like it's too extreme, well, then we'll help you figure out what works.
So you were saying for the clients on the show, you shopped New York.
We shopped New York. For every person, they would tell us who their style icon was, what their style fantasy was. We would hit the streets of New York with a team of 10 people, shop every store that you could possibly imagine in their size, put it all in one room, and we would say, go to town, have fun.
Have fun at the fashion warehouse.
Have fun at the fashion warehouse.
And that warehouse was all your size, clothes just for you, in the fantasy style that you asked for.
How do I get an invitation for the Dance Fam on this? So, looking at 2025, I mean, with all the rules out the window, are there still some core principles to live by with fashion?
Well, fit is the most important thing. If your clothes don't fit, I don't care if you're wearing a $5,000 suit. If it's too big on you, it's going to look schlumpy. If it's too tight on you, it's going to look like you have no idea what your real size is. And you'd be better off wearing a $100 suit that actually fits you perfectly. So fit is always going to be important.
Fit is everything.
Fit is everything. And I think we thought this before, but I think we really explain it more in this new show. But, you know, fashion and style start here. They start in your mind. It starts with what you think you can't do. And you have to think about, why do I believe that? Why do I think I can't wear green? Although I saw a whole row of green over there.
Yes, they're all green.
Why do I think prints make me look bigger? Is that really what I believe, or is that what somebody told me and I internalized it? So we start with these pretty serious interviews to really understand why people want the fantasy that they want and why they haven't been able to get there on their own.
This is like fashion therapy.
It is.
It
That's
is.
exactly what it is.
We're
I
waiting
love
for an
it.
honorary degree.
Yeah.
Well-
Hello, Harvard.
Hello, Harvard. They should be teaching that class there. Well, congratulations. I'm
Thank you,
happy
Jen.
to see the dynamic duo being dynamic and bringing love and light to clients. You can follow Clinton and Stacy on social media. Their handles on the screen. Wear whatever the bleep you want. Airs this Tuesday, April 29th on Prime Video. We'll be right back. The Dominic Hotel, proud hotel provider for the Tamron Hall show, offers spacious luxury accommodations and sweeping city views. Just steps from the studio, savor the day a little longer with relaxing treatments at the Sisley Spa or light bites at El Tacoy.